Hey, what's up everyone? Back here with another comic book review. I've got Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue 12. This is a prelude to the War of the Bounty Hunters issue 1, even though the alpha issue already came out. So this is a great comic. You know, I'm just going to keep doing videos over this Bounty Hunter series because I want more people to talk about it. It's a great series. It's actually the best Star Wars series that Marvel is putting out in their Star Wars line right now. And I particularly want to shed some light on the artist, Paolo Villanelli. He's a great artist. He's kind of Mr. Underrated right now because he's one of the standout artists working at Marvel, in my opinion right now. Not a whole lot of people are talking about him. In fact, I've only seen him do Star Wars work. He did the 5 issues of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Dark Temple. He probably did some other Star Wars thing that I didn't read, and then he's doing this. 12 issues in, so it's been a year. He's consistently done the interior art for every issue, and it never looks rushed. It's very consistent, very dependable. And I think that we need to give credit where credit is due. And you know what? Ethan Sacks is a great writer. He's a dependable writer. I was recently talking about compressed storytelling, and Ethan Sacks is really good at compressed storytelling. He's got story arcs, he's got a big overarching story that he's trying to tell, but every issue is still unique and good. Valance faces a new threat, seemingly in every issue, and it is fantastic. He has really done a good job of taking a character that was made back in the old Star Wars Marvel days when we only had the first movie, and a character, Valance, that was made to pretty much just be a comic book villain, and he has turned him into a very compelling character, very heroic character with a chip on his shoulder that I really like. So this issue doesn't slow down either, even though it is being a prelude to a crossover event. So I'm pretty much just going to brush over this stuff. I recommend it. Spoiler review. If you have a Star Wars shaped hole in your heart and you got to read a Star Wars comic that's still coming out monthly, this is the book for you. It's really, really good. We got Valance and Dengar. I love seeing Dengar. He's a bit of a chump. He's the butt of all the bounty hunters' jokes, but he's got stake in this too. I love seeing him. Love seeing Forlom and Zuckuss, or that's Zuckuss. That's Forlom, and I really love seeing them in this book. They appeared a few issues ago, and now they're back. I love that Forlom is very calculative and cold. Zuckuss is very assertive, but they're both very cool under pressure. They're awesome bounty hunters. And it's jumping back to these flashbacks of younger Valance. You can tell because he doesn't have the Mr. Fantastic temples right here. But it's kind of after the botched Nakano last job, so he doesn't have a very good reputation. He's trying to do a quick job to earn some money with these shady-looking dudes. I thought it was funny that he makes his case by saying, look, I'm desperate, I really need the credits. And then he actually gives them the chance. Like, that is not the thing you tell people when they need to depend on you for some really important job. It's like, oh, but I'm really desperate. And, well, okay, you'll do. So I thought that was kind of funny. They're fighting the Pikes, who I recognize from the Solo movie. This guy, they look like that character that on what planet was that? It was Kessel. Yeah, Kessel was controlled by the Pikes. Quay Tolsite, they got a little Lego of, look like that guy. So it was cool seeing him again. They put a lot of member berries in this book, but it's always done well. It's never lame. And so it jumps back and forth like there. Get another member berry of the asteroid worm things coming out, trying to eat the ship. He's trying to fly through an asteroid field to lose Zuckuss and Forlom. And even though it looks like they're just coming out of nothing, it's like I thought they were in a giant asteroid. They're just kind of coming out of a cluster of asteroids. But whatever, I'll allow it. You know, I'm just kind of impressed with the colors right now. Shout out to the colors. Dengar gets a good hit because he's not a chump all the time. He doesn't want Valance to get him killed. So, and you get this cool kind of what is that? That cable cover moment. That's what that reminded me of whenever I see an image of what they're looking through in the scope. And then he sees that the target that he's getting paid to kill currently is Han Solo and Chewie. And right there, this introduction on this planet, and he tells this guy, he says, the Millennium Falcon is not a hunk of junk. Did you know she made the Kessel Run in? And then he gets interrupted. I just like that he's always got to tell people about the Kessel Run, whether you know what it is or not. Obi-Wan Kenobi didn't know what he was talking about. So that's just a badge of honor he's always going to talk about. Really cool. It's really great to see Han again. He hasn't been in the current, the main Star Wars title right now since it's taking place after Episode 5, and he's currently frozen in carbonite. But obviously, Han and Valance are old war buddies. They were in the Imperial Academy together. Han saved his life. So he is going to betray the people right now because he can't kill Han. So he shoots the guy behind Han. He doesn't know what's happening. He says right here too, the guy paying Vance says "dank Farrik," which I heard that. I guess that's a Star Wars cuss word. I first heard it in The Mandalorian Season 2, and now I'm just seeing it everywhere. It's like, did The Mandalorian make that? Comment below and tell me if that was a pre-existing Star Wars cuss word or The Mandalorian made it. And now, since it's the only Star Wars cuss word, besides calling someone a sleemo or saying that they're full of bantha crap, it's just getting used a lot. But Chewie getting shot in the shoulder again. Yeah, Paolo Villanelli, great artist, great kinetic motion. I love his backgrounds. It's just awesome. Every page looks good. It's very consistent, never looks rushed. I love it. Balance is a bit of an Indiana Jones hero. That means he gets punched a lot, which is awesome. He's not so invincible. He never gets hit. He manages to knock that guy onto the ledge, but he falls all the way down into this pile of crap. And Han Solo sees him, and he thinks that he's the guy that was trying to kill him. And Valance is trying to explain himself and say, I didn't know you were the target. But then Chewie just grabs Han and makes a run for it, and he says, why, I thought we were friends, I saved your life. What the hell happened to you? And as they fly away in the Falcon, Valance says, I'm sorry, he didn't get a chance to explain himself. I thought that was kind of dumb that they booked it so quick that Valance couldn't explain that that wasn't actually him trying to kill him, he was actually saving his life. But whatever. they ran for it because they're smugglers. They got stuff that they can't jeopardize. And but I really love this picture too. Awesome hero shot. Him looking up at the Falcon. Really good bounce. Really good. The focal point is the Falcon. That is what we're all looking at. Balance is an issue that a lot of artists spend their whole careers trying to master. Also, let me know in the comments if anyone's reading this Peach Momoko stuff that Marvel is shoving down our face so hard. But anyway, so blah blah blah. Dengar manages to pay off Zuckuss and Forlom to not kill them by also giving them the information that he just gave Valance, the coordinates of Boba Fett's ship. And so I kind of like this narration at the end by Dengar saying, now this is the big one, this is it. All the bounty hunters everywhere, whether it's for the money or for other reasons, they're going to get in on this hunt. And really cool ending shot right here of Dengar, Boba Fett and the Slave One. And I think that's really cool. Even these space lesbians are returning. She's definitely in it for going after Boba Fett. Since last we saw her and we thought that she died, Boba Fett shot her. And obviously we got Bosk, which we saw in the last issue of Star Wars Bounty Hunters, is now being paid by the Hutts or Bib Fortuna, since I guess they feel like Boba Fett has betrayed them. They're dispatching Bosk on them. So really cool stuff. And yeah, it was still, yet again, a fulfilling issue of Star Wars Bounty Hunters, even as it leads into something else, which is even a bounty hunters-centric story that Ethan Sacks is not in charge of, but Ethan Sacks is going to make sure that he's going to leave his mark in the story. So, Paolo Villanelli, such a great artist. Very consistent, dependable, puts out his stuff. I'm not saying he's like Jack Kirby. I mean, no one's like Jack Kirby. No one is dependable like Jack Kirby, but I bring him up because he was a guy that was illustrating like 7 books a month, never missed a deadline. He was a machine. He wasn't just a great artist. He was able to pump them out like no one's business. And no one else can do that. You know, I know Jack Kirby's the anomaly. You can't compare it to the anomaly. But Paolo Villanelli is just a great artist, and he hasn't missed an issue yet, and they all look good. So, just really great art. This cover's kind of boring. It's just, not the best Mattia DeLuise cover. I mean, it looks good. It's just Han and an eye, but it, probably could have been cooler. It could have been more eye-catching, a little bit of a quick cover by Mattia DeLuise. But yeah, great cover. Go support comics. Go out and buy this stuff. It's much better than manga. Comment below. Tell me what you think of this series if you're reading it. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my next review, which is probably going to be Star Wars issue 13 of the main title by Charles Soule. A very okay series, not as good as the Bounty Hunter series. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.